What is up, YouTube? The Delta Force Open Beta is almost here, launching December 5th, and today I've got everything you need to know. We'll cover new maps like Threshold and Shafted, new modes, and big changes to weapons and attachments. Whether you're hyped for the beta or just curious, I've got you covered. Let's dive in. First, some general information about the beta. Finally, from December 5th onwards, progress will be permanent. They will not reset us anymore. Sadly, it will only be available for PC for now. Console and mobile won't be a part of this beta, but they have been doing tests, and they said that it will release for mobile and console in Q1 of 2025. For now, Delta Force will be available to download through their PC launcher, the Epic Game Store, and through Steam. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the full release that they will now build upon. During the technical tests, they showed us a whole bunch of new maps. And for the Warfare game mode, there's 3 new maps. Threshold, which takes place in a city, so it is an urban map with overpasses, city streets, and lane buildings and courtyards to fight in. Shafted, which takes place in a mine with a mostly underground environment with tight corridors and verticality. And coming on December 16th, Trenchline, which is the main map that I got to play during the technical test and that everybody seems to be enjoying. It has a wide open terrain along with a huge trench network. This combination of close quarters in the trenches along with long-range battles in the open field creates an environment where you can now choose how you would like to fight, and it makes you adjust depending on which areas you actually want to take control of, which is now quite easily done because you can choose which weapons and which loadouts you want to use for the match during the match. You can actually switch now. For the Operations mode, which is the extraction game mode, Brackish is the new map. Brackish takes place in a cyberpunk-inspired urban environment with alleyways and tall structures. This means that there will be more verticality than usual, which makes it very dynamic. Something that they have been mentioning in every interview they do so far is that they're introducing a new battle pass system where they release 2 battle passes, one for operations and one for warfare, but you can buy each battle pass individually for $6.90, but if you want to save money, then they're giving us the option to buy both battle passes for $9.60. Like most battle passes in other games, there will be a free tier of battle pass rewards, and the rest you can only get if you pay for the pass. So I just wanted to mention that because they keep talking about it during all their interviews and FAQs. Next, the PvE Attack and Defend mode. This is a new mode that allows us to play the Attack and Defend game mode, but against bots. This game mode will also have a smaller cooldown for the vehicles so that we can practice things like flying without worrying about messing it up. It's also a really good place to test weapons and attachments that you might not be fully comfortable with, so it's going to be pretty useful for me. And finally, they're also releasing a brand new mode called Raid. It takes place in a new map called Serpentine, where we get to complete 4 missions set in different environments combining PvE and PvP, but we'll get to experience that on January 1st. One of the things that I am most interested in is of course the weapons and the customization and the attachments, so I did pay quite a bit of attention to that during the technical tests, and it looks like they have introduced a significant amount of updates to the weapon customization system in Delta Force, which gives us a lot more ways to tailor our loadouts to whatever we're going to be doing. For example, they have added a whole bunch of new handguards for the AKS, and each one gives us a different stat, but at the same time they have taken away the barrel that made it way too good in the past. Yet, because they added so many new things to it, now we can experiment with even more setups than before, so let's just wait to see what that has in store for us. But that's just the AKS. In general, they have expanded the overall attachment system with new scopes, grips, and underbarrel options. So whether you're fine-tuning with long-range accuracy or close quarters speed, there's more flexibility than before. They've also added new weapons like the PSG-1 and the MP7. And with so many changes and additions to the customization system and the new weapons, I'll be working on new videos that will take all this into account, so stay tuned for detailed guides on weapon builds once the beta drops. I'll also be making some of those builds live, so tune into those if you want to see how this sausage is made. This beta is not just a sneak peek this time, it's packed with new content and features to dive into that they will build upon, and progress won't be reset anymore. Now, as soon as it comes out on December 5th, we get to experience the expanded weapon customization system, the 2 brand new maps for Warfare mode, and the new Operations map. For those who want to get better at using vehicles, especially helicopters, the new PvE Attack and Defend mode is a great addition, and the Battle Pass system lets us choose which one to buy. Plus, knowing that the Raid mode and Serpentine map are dropping right after the beta, along with the Trench Lines map, it just means that there's a lot more to get excited excited about after December. It also shows us that the developers are working hard on lots of future content, so I have high hopes for Delta Force in the future. This beta is shaping up to be an amazing start for Delta Force, and it's clear the devs are aiming for a game that evolves over time. And now that's everything you need to know about the Delta Force open beta coming December 5th. I'll be covering more Delta Force content as the beta unfolds, including detailed weapon build guides and streams. So if you're into that kind of thing, hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know in the comments down below which feature, map, or mode you're most excited about. Do you mostly play Warfare, or are you all about operations? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I will out. For those who want to get better at using vehicles, especially helicopters, the new PvE Attack and Defend mode is a great addition, and the Battle Pass system lets us choose which one to buy. Oh my god.